Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Prince Harry will reunite together with his family for the primary time in additional than a year. But how warm is his welcome likely to be? The subtle briefings were designed to offer Prince Harry the softest possible landing on his arrival back within the UK before his beloved grandfather's funeral on Saturday. From sources suggesting he was united in grief with the remainder of the royalty following the death of the Duke of Edinburgh, to the couple's unofficial spokesman, Obed Scobie, insisting, should anyone be unsure, that Harry was incredibly on the brink of Philip the Sussex spin machine was conspicuous because the displaced prince prepared for his first transatlantic flight in 13 months. Members of the royal family also sought to calm nerves before what's feared might be a difficult reunion for the House of Windsor, with a palace source suggesting that Charles, the Prince of Wales, was particularly looking forward to seeing his youngest son. It's been quite a year, they acknowledged. Yet with Harry, 36, due back within the royal fold without his pregnant wife Meghan, who won't be flying over from LA on medical advice, how warm is his welcome likely to be? It is no secret that the royalty was left universally shell-shocked by the couple's interview with Oprah Winfrey last month, during which they accused an unnamed loved one of asking about Archie's skin tone and blamed the firm for a scarcity of support. Harry's suggestion that Charles and William, the Duke of Cambridge, felt trapped within the monarchy is additionally believed to cause deep offence among his nearest and dearest, to not mention the very fact that the 2-hour televised tell-all was broadcast to the planet while Philip, 99, was still undergoing treatment in hospital. With subsequent phone calls between the royal brothers and between Harry and his father described as unproductive by Gayle King, the US TV anchor and a lover of the Sussexes, bristling tensions still remain. The fragile situation was never helped by the statement issued via the Sussexes' Archewell website on Friday, reacting to the Duke's death. Reading in loving memory of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, 1921 to 2021. Many thanks for your service, you'll be greatly missed. The brevity of the message raised eyebrows behind palace gates, also because of the misjudged timing. As one royal insider explained, there's a universe here and that they are just ignored it by putting their own statement out without telling anyone, before the Prince of Wales had even issued a response. Quite a few people read it and thought, is that each one their need to say? Yet despite the disquiet over recent events, there's a real sense that the family do want to use their former patriarch's passing as a catalyst for reconciliation. It comes after Sir Major, the previous Prime Minister, told the BBC on a Sunday that the friction that we are told has arisen may be a friction better ended as speedily as possible. According to one royal source, the funeral is going to be a unifying moment because it's about the loss of a beloved father, grandfather and great-grandfather. On top of all that, there's a true clear-eyed specialist in support for the Queen. It's all about Her Majesty immediately. That's a universal feeling right across the branches of the family. Or as another put it, they know the planet are going to be watching. There'll be no outward signs of any tensions whatsoever. The whole focus is going to be on the Queen, no exceptions, a family unified. With the funeral procession and ceremony thanks to be broadcast live from Windsor Castle, some have even suggested that the royal family are going to be ready to better hide their emotions because they're going to be wearing face masks inside in accordance with coronavirus guidelines, which was made from the visual communication between the Sussexes and therefore the Cambridges during their last royal engagement together at Westminster Abbey on March 9th, 2020, with some media outlets even employing lip readers to decipher their stilted conversations. But with the royals expected to stay in silence behind the Duke's coffin, which can be transported from the state entrance to St George's Chapel during a specially adapted Land Rover hearse, little is probably going to tend away as they placed on brave faces. Although the Sussexes' spokesman, Obed Scobie, insisted Meghan had made every effort to travel, but unfortunately she didn't receive medical clearance, it's thought the American former actress was highly likely to attend for fear of proving an excessive amount of a distraction. Thought to offer birth to their second child, a girl, as early as next month, the Duchess will remain in Montecito with their son, Archie, 23 months. With the guest list limited to 30 under the present COVID rules, none of Philip's great-grandchildren are going to be attending. Since he's flying solo and exempt from the 10-day quarantine for UK arrivals on compassionate grounds, it's thought Harry will occupy Frogmore Cottage in Windsor, still his UK home. It's not known whether he will share the Grade 2 listed 5-bedroom property together with his cousin, Princess Eugenie, her husband Jack Brooksbank and their 2-month-old son August, to whom it's been sublet, or require them to temporarily move in with Eugenie's parents, the Duke and Duchess of York, at nearby Royal Lodge. Reports from the US had reported that Harry was thanks to arrive in Britain as early as Sunday. A large black Cadillac Escalade, known to be employed by the Sussexes, left his Californian home shortly after 3:30 p.m. civil time, 11 p.m. GMT, on Saturday, amid rumours it had been taking Harry to LA International Airport. There have been a variety of scheduled flights to London from LA, thanks to land at Heathrow on Sunday and Monday. There are unconfirmed rumours he landed in London at around noon on Sunday after an air steward, thought to be from American Airlines, tweeted, "Prince Harry arriving on my flight from LAX, not your everyday arrival passenger." The prince is predicted to require a coronavirus test before leaving the US and on the 2nd and 5th day after returning to Britain. The pandemic prevented Harry from returning to his homeland to assist his beloved grandfather before his death. The soon-to-be father of two will little question be keen to make sure that problems that have plagued the patrimonial ties Philip held so dear don't find yourself becoming endemic. Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.